Hello Internet! Hey, it's Mike White with 143. So today I'm going to make a tutorial on how to size things for a sublimation tumbler. Now, I'm going to give you a disclaimer. I have not made many sublimation tumblers. I'm the digital guy. I don't make stuff. I make t-shirts, but that's beside the point. I'm going to show you what I know, and then you can apply your tumbler knowledge. I'm just going to talk about image sizing, and this is for a standard 40-ounce tumbler. So there's a top of the tumbler and a bottom of the tumbler, okay? And I found this image online on Public Domain Pictures. You all know that I love that place. And I've just found this kind of little pattern and said, hey, what if I wanted to sublimate that on a tumbler? And then I also found this template online. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to go ahead and select with the magic wand. You all don't have to do this. This is just to show you how I'm determining the size. And I'm just selecting with the magic wand, and I'm starting a new layer. And I'm just going to paint black in that area. Okay, so I've got this area, and I'm just going to turn off this other layer for now. Well, let's just go ahead and paint the bottom. Let's do that. Let's select inside here, and then I'll do another layer, and I'm going to paint black in there. So I've got these two areas, and I'll just delete these other layers because we don't need them now. So we've got our top of our tumbler top. And then we have got our tumbler bottom. So there's no guarantee that this will fit your tumbler. But we're going to look at this. I'm going to select this layer. It's actually telling me that this is 3,600 pixels wide. So that would be 12 inches. So what you can do is you can just measure with a fabric ruler around a tumbler. Just grab one of these. These are also called soft tape measures. And then it'll just wrap right around your tumbler and you get your actual dimensions. And it's surprising how big these designs actually are. I'm surprised. I mean, 36, how do I determine how many inches that is? So I just take 36, and divide it by 300. So it's 12.12 inches. So I see that this design is 3,800 by 3,800, so that would be perfect. Now you do have to pay for it if you want that premium size. I'm just going to do the free download and upscale it. That's the best thing possible that I can do. And you don't want to just upscale it, just increase the size. You actually want to use an upscaler. This is an AI upscaler tool that I just love. And I'm just upscaling that up way too big. I don't even need that much. We'll just do 2x. That'll get me to 3840. And I'm going to save that. Okay, and now that I've got an image that's the right size, I'm just going to pull that in. I saved it in my downloads folder, so I'm just going to pull that into Photoshop and drop it right on the stage. So that, whatever software you're using is going to be fine. And I'm actually going to stretch it out a little bit bigger than this. I know that the image is 3840, so I'm fine because I know my total dimensions here are 3,600. And I'm just going to hit enter, and then I'm going to right click on this and just create a clipping mask. So that's clipping it to that black square that I drew. And now I can size it a little bit. It looks like I'm pretty close on the edges here. I don't want it to show any of the black, and I'm actually going to get rid of the black before I save this. But, I want to get close to the edge because the designer or whoever found this or made this, did a pretty great job. And then I'm just going to take this and pull it down and just pop it up. I'm using the arrow keys just to finally adjust it. And just pop it right there so there's no black showing. And, what I could do with this if I needed to is I could duplicate it. I could change it. I'm kind of not happy with the fact that those stars are cut off, so I could work on that more. But that's not what this is about. And then I'm just going to take and duplicate that layer. Oops. Let's duplicate that layer, not delete it. And I'll pull it down here and I'll clip it to this other one as well. So we'll just create that clipping mask again right here at the bottom. And there I have got my not so pretty, but good for our example, two designs that I want to lay out. Okay, so I'm going to save them off. And to do that, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to delete this layer for now. I'm going to use Control-Z to get back to it. And I'm just going to do Image Trim and trim it right down to the edge. And then do File, Export, Quick Export as PNG. And since my design is the right size, then I'm not going to have to worry that I'm doing the wrong thing. So I'm just going to say Tumbler top, and then we'll export that. And then I'm going to use Control-Z to go back, and I'll delete this one now, and then I'll just do image trim, and I will save this, export, and call this Tumbler bottom. Tumbler bottom. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're just going to go over here and go to Sublimation Transfers. And I'm just going to get started. I got the layout designer open. And let's say I wanted to do a whole bunch of these. So I'm just going to choose a 5 foot. I mean, that's the most cost-effective way to do this. And, you know, obviously you can mix and match designs. You don't just have to put the same designs on there. Okay, and so since this is too long, you know, and the way I determine that is because, you know, I can't fit 2 side by side here, so I'm going to have all this wasted space. Let's just try rotating it. So I'm going to rotate it, and then I'm going to size it up. I'm going to put it right where I want it, and then I'm going to duplicate it. And let's see if I can get, oh my gosh, that's perfect. Like, that's literally perfect. So that I can just keep duplicating. Let me go ahead and try to put, let's put 8 more on here. Lots of jumping because it's just sitting there duplicating that all the way down. So now I have a total of 12 on here, and now I'm just going to choose that bottom. And let's see how this lays out. I think the same thing's going to be true. I really think that if we just rotate it, and I should have just done that with this. That's perfect. That always rotates right, you know, to a perfect 90 degrees when you use those tools. And I'm going to give a little bit of space. I want to have room to cut these out. And then I'm just going to duplicate. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need one more if I want to match up with up there. And then I'll go ahead and make another one. Yeah, I'm kind of out of room. You know, I try to, you know, use every single part of the buffalo, right? But also don't waste your time trying to like squeeze things in, because this whole thing is only costing $24. And I've got 8 wraps for $24. So I'm just going to call this Tumbler wraps. And save the project. And then it's going to upload just one copy of each of those. Now I know these are already upscaled images and they're high quality, but if they weren't, you know, the digital team would fix that for me. So that's one of the wonderful things about working with 143 is you're going to get high quality, even if you give us not such great quality. We're going to do like tricks like I just showed you with the upscale to make things look nice. And you know, I just realized as I was doing that, I made 12 up there. I was thinking that number was high. Let me just go ahead and add the rest of the ones I need. And there's no reason why I shouldn't just finish out this row. So it's 12 for $24. So I'm getting these for $2 a piece. I'm getting the whole wrap for the top and the bottom for $2 a piece. Okay, I'm just going to resave that. And it should save faster this time because it doesn't actually have to upload the images. It just still has to save all the data from all the different layers, so it's not instantaneous. Okay, and then if that's all I wanted to do, I just add that to cart. Now I'm going to mention that if I bought 3 of these, I'm going to get free shipping. And so that's, you know, anything over $50, you're going to get free shipping. So, you know, you can mix and match. They don't all have to be the same design. You can put multiple different designs on one sheet. And still, you know, shipping is only $7.95. So I guess, you know, at $32, that's not terrible to go ahead and do that, you know, and just order one sheet if that's all you need. Hey, I hope this was helpful, and thanks for ordering your transfers from 143 Vinyl. Have a great day. Goodbye.